grandma nuts. I swab my nuts. I lick my nuts.
Oh, shit. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Poop Wallet Podcast, Episode 8. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. We're back. We're so back. Yesterday's episode was kind of a downer. I don't remember really what I was talking about. Did I bring my notebook this time? Did I? I swear to fucking God, if I didn't bring my notebook this time. I didn't bring my notebook this time. Yeah, get that off the table. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna blur that out right at the beginning. I'm not even going to tell you what that was sitting on my table. You'll just have to guess. Could have been a lot of things. I'm just going to leave that up to your brain, bro. I'm not going to give you any allusions to what it was. Anyway, how's your guys' day going? My day is going great. Thank you very much for asking about mine. Been getting a lot of people asking me, Jacob, how's your day going? And I go, it's going terrific. I've got a lot going on right now. I'm having a good time. God dang it. God fucking damn it. Same shit every day. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I went and looked at the office space that I'm considering for the podcast. And that is looking very promising. And I don't no promises, but got a good feeling. Got a good feeling. I got a lot of stuff in the works. I got a job lined up, kind of. And after that, I'm going to have a brilliant time. I have a great time, you know. And I was also thinking, like, I'm going to continue doing the Poop Wallet podcast. I love doing the Poop Wallet podcast. It's my own underground, it's my baby, However, I'm thinking about starting another project where it's once a week I do another project. And it will replace that segment of the week with the Poop Wallet podcast. So if I decide to do it on Tuesdays, that podcast is going to overrun this on Tuesdays. But you'll still have it every other day. I'm a little blah, 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 this game stuff. We're having fun. I'm just talking about, like, my schedule. I'm talking about my schedule here. What's the deal with schedules? So, yeah, no. But, yeah, man. Scheduling, and getting jobs lined up, potential jobs lined up that I'm looking at. It's there's a lot of options, but there's also not a lot of options. So it's kind of like, hey, whenever you do get an option, you have to, like, act like you have other options, which is really funny in this economy. It's like, yeah, man, I'm just thinking about doing this job to, like, better my career and stuff. And you can't say, like, oh, I'm just looking to, like, get, like, a van to live in so that I don't have to worry about rent. Can't say that. You have to lie to them. Be like, oh yeah, I'm actually here, to, like, lift the spirits of others and help my community. And you can't say, I'm starving. Oh my God, I'm starving. Please let me have this job. I need food so I can eat. Because then you look desperate. And God, we don't want a guy that looks desperate. We want a guy that looks like he has money. What are we doing here? We're running a charity? What the fuck? We're running a professional company. Put it out on a fucking somebody's forehead, one of their workers. Put out a cigar right on their forehead. That's what's going on in these big factories. That's the thing, man. That's just modern day. We've gotten back to 1930s industry, if you really think about it. Like, if you look at Jeff Bezos, that guy is right out of, like, the 1920s, right? Like, I think we're just the way he's like, like, seeing, like, a fucking spaceship fly off, and he's just like I don't know. He's a modern day robber baron. I think, is that what they were? Yeah, I don't know. I kind of fuck with Bezos, so I like that. I feel like it wouldn't be the American dream if you didn't see anybody get that status of like rich, right? Like where they're just sending like shit up to space and being like, "Look at that, guys! Thank you for being a customer." Like everybody kind of wants to do that. At the end of the day, if we're being honest with ourselves, we all kind of want to be in Bezos's spot and being a little bit evil. We want to be a little bit. Who doesn't want to send just like Katy Perry to space and be like, yeah, I did that. Like that's good. I would want to do that. I'd send Carrie to Katy. He should have. I bet he was planning to actually blow that shit up there. He was probably planning on Katy Perry not coming back. He was like, okay, usually these things fail. Maybe I have a chance to help humanity. And then she went up there and she was like, look at me with this dandelion. And then he was just like, fuck, shit. It's over. They're coming back. They're coming back safely. Everything's working. They're like, sir, it's been one of the most successful trips to outer space we've ever had. And he's like, I had too much money for Bezos. I sympathize with Bezos. Dude, I look, if I had as much money as Bezos, I guarantee I would be giving out. Who knows how much he gives out in his personal life? Maybe he's like, I don't know you. I'm not gonna give my money to a stranger, bro. But like, he's probably not like that. Let's be real. I would be like, Mama, here you go. Here's $1 million. That's all for you. Like I'd be doing that for like a niece or a nephew or something. Like I'd be like just doing shit. Generational wealth. And also the friends. Definitely the friends. Friends are very good. Friends help you a lot in life, actually, especially if you're retarded. Yeah. You can it's good to have friends to rely on. You should never burn bridges with good people at all. You should always try to be a good person and do what you can to keep good people around. You should burn bridges with bad people, of course. Also, it's looking really scary outside right now. I'm like, is there a tornado? Might just be my sunglasses, though. I might be just skitzing. So, I was talking today with my friends about marijuana addiction. And they say I am addicted. And I say I am not. In the same way that I'm not addicted to taking my medication for my lack of gallbladder. Hear me out. So, I use it medicinally, marijuana. I do use it recreationally as well. How could you not? It's a beautiful plant. But regardless, I use it as responsibly as I can for my own use. I might be stretching it a little bit here and there. I do like to have fun. I am young. I like smoking weed. I like the culture of it. However, I do not think my life is impaired by my usage of marijuana. I would actually say this here Chinese vape that I've been smoking for about a month, um, this one has probably done more damage to my lungs in a smaller amount of time than any amount of marijuana. So I really think that this thing is more of an issue. It's just marijuana so stigmatized, and it's yeah, oh, what the fuck? I don't know, man. I don't know. But we were talking about this. We were talking about this. And they were saying I was addicted. I was saying I was not. And I refuse to say that I am addicted, much like addicts do most of the time. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I am an addict because I deny being an addict. My thing about marijuana is I use it as like a hobby. I like doing marijuana. It's really nice. And I think it's fun. It improves my life and my creativity, makes me a happier person. So I'm gonna keep doing that. However, it's not an addiction either. That is where I draw the line. If you smoke, you can smoke marijuana every single day and not be addicted to it. That's my message to the world. You can smoke marijuana every single day and not be addicted to it. Just because you smoke marijuana does not mean you are a drug addict. Okay? A lot of people out there get that wrong. Okay, I have never touched crack or heroin or meth or anything except for marijuana and some slight psychedelic usage, which is also medicinal. However, I use it medicinal. It's all medicinal. And marijuana is the only one that I use for fun as well. It just brings up my mood so much. It's just such a fun thing that I enjoy doing. It's like somebody who likes to play chess, and they're like, hold on. Let me I'll meet you guys soon, but I got chess practice later. And you're like, oh man, look at you. You're not on. But if you're like, all right, guys, I'll see you later. But I'm gonna go smoke 3 ounces of marijuana in my car. They're like, you have a problem. And I don't think that's a problem, honestly. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think maybe doing it in your car is a problem, that is a problem. You shouldn't do it in your car. You shouldn't drive on marijuana. Unless this is just my opinion, by the way. This doesn't represent what the law is. Don't take my opinion as advice. Ever. But I think that a small amount of marijuana in your system while you're driving is not bad. And I think it could actually be a better thing. Because if you're an anxious driver and you smoke some marijuana to be able to drive better, you're technically being a safer driver by driving under the influence of marijuana, which is a hard thing to wrap your mind around, I know. But look at it this way: people take Adderall, people take, you know, opioids, people take all sorts of mind altering drugs every single day that are just legalized, and some are even over the counter. And it's just the difference between stigmatization. A small amount of marijuana in somebody's system versus somebody who's had 14 cups of coffee at work and they can't even keep their hands from shaking. Which one would you rather have drive you? Or your kid? All right? Someone with a small amount of marijuana or somebody who's had 14 cups of coffee. Now, it becomes a problem when you also have 14 cups of coffee and you smoke marijuana. Then, when you start mixing marijuana in with other mind altering drugs, then you might have a pretty big problem. But if you're just like a sober dude and you're like, I think this helps me be happier and like chiller and I get things done more, now I could go for it, brother. You know, a little bit before you drive if you're super nervous about driving. If it helps you with your fucking retarded anxiety or whatever, do what you gotta do. But uh, don't take marijuana and crack and drive because then you'll drive pretty bad, I bet. There you go. That's advice with poop wallet. Doobity-ba-da-ba-da-do. Doobity-ba-da-ba-da-dee. Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Colorado? Okay, I had topics in my head. Memories in my head, memories in my head. I had topics in my head. Now they're gone, bruh. I went, I went down, saw The Office. I talked about that. Um, there's a funny story with that, but I can't tell it on the pod. Maybe on the Patreon. I'll tell it on the Patreon. Yeah. It'll be on one of the later Patreons because it is fun. It is a really funny story. My brother had a funny opinion on the guy who showed us the office. No disrespect to him, but like my brother's a funny guy. He jokes. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, Office Space was really cool. It's on a Squarespace, like on a square in a town, and I'm overlooking the square in the town. And I think this would be a very nice place for me to station myself. And it'll be a good place for a podcast too. I think I could get an upgrade from here. Yeah. I think when I get in there, I'm gonna start something where it's just called the Jacob Robbins Podcast. It'll be my full name. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one more underground, actually. I'm only putting episodes out right now on YouTube because I want to help, gather an audience and stuff. But I am gonna make this more private at some point. Yeah, this is gonna be only between like me and a select couple of people. It's gonna be an exclusive club. It's gonna be $1 to join, but like it's whatever. Uh, if I start releasing these every day, I'm gonna make it $1 to join. Right now, it's $5 to join, and that's just because it's like a donation thing at this point. So it's not really like you get occasional like extra episodes and stuff. So if you're into that, go to the Patreon. But it's not like I'm doing stuff way more on there. Like, I don't know. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. We're gonna have Joe Rogan on soon. That'll be really cool. Joe Rogan and I have been in talks. He's gonna sit right here in this blue chair. Joe Rogan, you heard me. You've heard Poop Wallet. Get on my show. I want to interview you. I'm in the trenches. I'm in Missouri. I've never seen a skyscraper. Come on down, brother. Talk to a real American. I've sounded like Liver King. Never mind. Never mind. That's actually really scary. But fuck no. No, man, that's joke. I'm joking, Joe Rogan. I'm joking. Joking. No. Joe Rogan wouldn't come on here. Joe Rogan doesn't come anywhere. Joe Rogan, he's never come once in his life. Well, backed up. That son of a bitch. I really did want to see Helm and Liver King do a podcast, though. I'm actually highly disappointed that he didn't do it with Liver King. Because that is like the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Joe Rogan, listen to me now. I'm coming for you, Joe Rogan. Like, that's scary as shit. It is scary. I get why he's like scared by it, but also it's like, come on, man, what are we doing? It's a gag. It's a gag, right? It's a gag. It's a joke. But I don't want to be too mean these days. I realized in my previous content I was kind of too mean. I was just trying to like on everybody, and like I can't do that. I gotta be friendly. Joe Logan, he cracks like a glow stick and then he glows. It's Joe Logan. Isn't that funny? Joe Logan. No man, but yeah. Sirens in my head, sirens in my head. So I think I got my powers today. No man, I'm joking. Today I'm phoning it in. I'm phoning it in. I am uh not got a collective brain cell here. Um Yeah, I've had some good food in the past. My favorite food is sushi, actually. I like going and seeing the Japanese chefs serve me sushi. I go, hey yeah. And I go, oh hey, I like that. That's like authentic. And I eat it and get stomach sick and I'm like, God, they lied. What were they doing? Why were they there if it wasn't safe for me to eat? Ow. It's like false advertising. I should be able to see if you have real Asians working at your Asian food and I get stomach poisoning, I should be able to sue you. That's because I'm supposed to be getting the authentic experience. Like this can't go wrong. If I go to a Mexican restaurant, real Mexicans are serving me. I want. If you go to a Mexican restaurant, it's white guy serving you. You leave, right? Anybody does. If you go to a Chinese restaurant, it's two white guys. They're like, "Hey man, you want something to eat?" And you just leave. You leave. You go, "This isn't Chinese. What are you doing? You're a fraud." And you shove them down, and kick them in the head as you're leaving. Fucking fakers. It is false advertising. Dude, like because it's the name. If the race is a whole part of the restaurant, if I go to African American food, China. If I go get African American food, China. That doesn't. Oh man, is it racist to say that going to get African American food doesn't sound as good as going to get some Chinese food? Where's my African American buffet, bruh? Are there African American buffets? Hold on. My phone's dead. Fuck. Ah, man, I gotta go to an African American buffet. They probably have bomb ass chicken. It's over. It's over. It's not over. That's easy pickings. I'm phoning it in. What did I say? I'm phoning it in. This is what it is. Sounds in my head. I've been so busy today. I rode on a wagon on the back of my uncle's four wheeler and flipped over and threw me and my brother like 3 feet. We were going pretty fast, but like we just kind of it flipped us over, so we just kind of like against the gravel road, and it was really funny. It was fun. It was a good time, and I don't regret it. Um, it is funny to get hurt sometimes. My pants got ripped, so I'm gonna have to get new jeans. But that's fine. That's fine, bro. I've got stuff cooking. I'm becoming a professional at what I do. I know what I'm doing, and I know what I am, and I know where I am, and I know what is up, and I know what is down, and I know what is all around, or something. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry for wasting your time. I don't think okay, so like whenever I was getting the office space, I told this guy that I do a comedy podcast that is so, like similar to Theo Vaughn, and I think that is a really funny way to uh approach that. I guess I probably need to start like switching over to like a more professional like thing, or just have like a side account like where it's like just called the professional. That's kind of cool. I like that. The professional. Yeah, I like. Oh yeah, that's a cool name, dude. That's a sick ass fucking name. Call me the professional. Ah, no, it's too cool. It's too cool. I can't be called a professional. Dude, you guys, that's so fucking gay. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I'm not. I'm not professional enough to be called a professional. The unprofessional. Oh, I like that. I like that. Ooh, 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 ooh. The Missouri unprofessional. The unprofessional podcast. Ooh, ooh. The unprofessional show. Ooh, yeah, bruh. I like that. The unprofessional show. That's what I'm gonna go with. Now that seems because it's tongue in cheek, you know? Because it's like you think it's professional, but it says it's unprofessional, but it says show. And you're like, show is professional, but it's also not at the same time. Ooh. Ooh. Do you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying. That was all battery. There was no vape. That was all battery. Why? Why do you do this to me? Oh, Rasbar, motherfucking Rasbar started tasting like straight up electricity. Motherfucking electricity bar. You're an electricity bar. That's so dumb. Hey, my hat. I like the "What's up, sport?" and the swag and the "Fuck you, I won't do what you told me." Nah, mommy. Nah, mommy. I'm just. That's me. I'm not doing that longer than that. That was silly. That was too silly. Actually, I gotta stop doing that. People think it's funny when I do it, but I don't. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't think it's a funny bit. I don't like it. I hate when I do that. I hate when people ask me to do that. I'll be like, "Oh my god, it's poop wallet." And I go, "Hey, yeah." And they go, "Do the thing, poop wallet." And I go, "Ah," and they're like, "Ah," and I go. That's what I do. So yeah, maybe guys stop asking me to do that thing in public. I don't like that. I don't like having to do that in public. I fucking hate poor people. I fucking hate poor people. Oh no. Somebody come on down. Thought I heard something. So yeah, guys. I can't wait to look down upon all the people who thought less of me. Dude, if anything gets me a superiority complex, it's going to be getting a building on the second floor looking down on people. That is definitely going to give me a superiority complex. Like, there's no way it's not, right? Like that will give me a superiority complex. Oh man, this is so funny, dude. This is such a funny idea. What a funny, silly goose idea. You know what I'm also gonna do? I think I am going to rent out my podcasting services to people once I get things set up correctly in my spot. If I get that spot. If I get that spot. Stop, man. Stop. Ooh, I know what to talk about. Dude, so that'd be tough. That'd be tough. I love that. I love the that'd be tough. Like this water bottle. That'd be tough. Nah, but that bit's hot though. That did good. That's not what I meant to say. That big good. That came out wrong. I didn't. I'd like to retract my statement from earlier. I'll just cut it out. Just cut it out. That's all I do anyway. I cut out the funny moments. Time something funny happens, cut it out. Cut it out of the fucking show. Don't make me fucking crawl through this phone. My comedy heroes. I also want to think about that for a minute. My comedy heroes. I think my number one comedian Has to be Joe Rogan. He's right at the top, dude. His comedy styling's so fucking good. I love his airline joke where they like go to like search his butthole or something, and he's like, "No." Also, every time he humps the stool, I go. I actually do think there is a place in the world for stool humping because if there wasn't somebody who humped the stool, who would do it? Who would hump the stool if not Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan. Dude, I'm such a dick writer. It's so over for me. But this is a hot take. I do think that humping the stool is funny. It is funny. Is the show funny? Not really. It's pretty mediocre. But it's something. It's more than what the fuck you're doing if you're doing nothing. And if you're doing something, then fuck you. Give me some money. Give me some money and help me out. Help me be able to do my stuff better. Then maybe I'll do stuff better. But right now, I'm stuck in a tent in the middle of nowhere. All right. This is what I've got. It's what I got, and that's fine. That's fine by me, motherfucker. I was saying. Oh man. Oh. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna start throwing birthday parties for myself, even when it's not my birthday. I was thinking I want a Charlie Kirk birthday party next year. I was like, man, that's in a whole year. Man, I'll just start throwing birthday parties. That's such a good idea, actually. Um, oh my god, that's a good idea. If I get this office space, I'm gonna invite my friends to do a celebratory, formal celebration. There will be punch, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Actually, I'm gonna make it stone cold sober. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a stone cold sober thing, and I'm gonna make it last 2 hours, and then it's like you guys gotta go. That's what I'm gonna do. But you have to show up in suits and shit. It's gonna be my formal birthday, and we're gonna have a Charlie Kirk birthday fucking cake in the middle, and we're all gonna be in suits, and it's gonna be the funniest fucking shit you've ever seen. That's what I'm gonna do the second I get in office. All my homies, all my day ones, are getting an invitation to my formal birthday party, where they must keep quiet and adequate. They must not get rowdy. They must not get rowdy. It is my place of work. So has to be respected. This place work. It's like a holy land. Everything I do in that place will be productive. There will be never a time that I am unproductive in that office. Oh, dude, I'm thinking this is such a what a good life. Life could be dream. Life could be dream. Oh yeah, dude, the pineapples and Koolaid. That's so fucking funny. I think it's one of the funniest psyops that's ever been tried on America. Um, because it's just like I woke up one day, I went on Twitter, and I was just like, the blacks they're eating pineapples dipped in and Kool Aid, and they're eating it and they're dipping it back in, and you're like, what is it? What? This is what we're mad over now. This is what we're fighting over. I actually think it's such a fun. Like I think it's intentionally funny. I don't know what the goal was. I don't know if the goal was to be intentionally funny with this psyop, but like it is really fucking funny because it's just like actually that does sound pretty good. And then the people dipping the pineapple into that and just being like that'd be a tub. Like that is and then like their age being like there's this guy named Mike something. I saw that happen too. So fucking funny. That'd be tough. Oh man, poor guy, 41. Just fuck. Why are they memeing on me? Dang, they dated me. No. That'd be tough. 41. Mm, that'd be good. I saw the last video I saw on my phone before it died was a cop eating something. Like some of them, he was trying them, and he would let that be tough. It's so good. I love the that be tough. That's dip it into the Kool-Aid and eat it. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna make some, and I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna sell them. We're gonna make some, and I'm gonna sell them. That's gonna be my next thing. I wonder actually right now, like how many people, because I keep hearing they're selling them for $100 a jar, and they're like people getting mad about that. I'm like, what? That bit's up. It's just pineapple soaked in Kool-Aid, and they're like $100 a jar. People are like, oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! Give me that! Give me that! That'd be tough. That'd be tough as hell. That'd be tough as hell. Mm, that'd be good. That'd be good. That'd be delicious. That'd be delicious. Man, is it yum? Yeah. That'd be yum. Yo! Shit! No! No, bro. I knocked over my John, bro. What I was talking about at the beginning of the episode, I knocked it over. I knocked over my John. It's so done. What time are we at? Is it time to end this? Better be time to end this, Beth. I'm so done. Yeah, it's time. We done.
I grab my nuts. I swallow my nuts. I lick my nuts. I do everything to my nuts.